Hey everyone, welcome back to Boho Jewel. So yesterday I did a video showing how to use these molds and this particular resin. It's Let's Resin from a kit, and I will link that video in a card as well as in the description below if you want to take a look at that. But I said I would unmold these, and I'm going to, but I wanted you guys to notice that the patterns I was trying to put in there completely disappeared. So let's see, let's start with this one. This one still has a little bit of the color where I had put it initially. And they do just pop right out real easily from the silicone molds. That's a nice thing about the silicone. It doesn't hold on to the resin at all. If you do spill resin over, it just peels off real easily. So one thing right here I'm noticing, would have to file that down a little bit. That's not a huge deal. It is pretty transparent, which I don't necessarily hate. It's kind of cool. We use the mica powders in these and the silver, so you would lay that one down like that and have like your little dip right there. I've got my coffee, just put my coffee cup on top. See how it fits. Anyway, it does harden real nicely. It is about 24 hours, and you can see it still has a little bit of bend in it. I don't know if that's showing. So I can still kind of bend it. So definitely, that's what I mentioned yesterday in that video. The resin is nice. It does, it cures very clear. Once it does harden up completely, it doesn't budge at all. But the 8-hour time that they were talking about, definitely a no-go. This is 24 hours later, and it's still a little bendy. And this is actually one of the thinner ones. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at this one. I don't know if you remember this one. It had the purple background, and then I tried to do like a little gold swirl in it. This one's pretty thick. And just pop it right out. So you can see how that turned out. The gold flakes in it. I don't hate it, but it's definitely, I kind of like the bottom better because you can still sort of see a little bit of the swirl. You can also see a cat hair that escaped in there. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate how it looks. I think it's fine. Again, nice and clear, all that jazz. But if you're trying to create designs, I don't think it's necessarily the best resin for designs. And then this is the attempted geode. And I did notice some bubbling too on these. I don't know why that bubbled up. Like it really just while it was sitting undisturbed, it sort of bubbled up, and I'm not really exactly sure why. Same thing on this one. So that kind of happens with resin. You can always take a heat torch to it and try to get some of the bubbles out right after you pour it. That's in any resin. But this was supposed to be the geode. And if you watch the other video, you'll see where I was trying to get it poured in sort of the circular colors and patterns to make it look like a natural geode that you would find. And it ended up all running together. It just all blurred together. So yeah, I mean, again, I don't completely hate it. You can see a little color differentiation right there if you hold it in the light just so. And again, this one too, it's still like really, really bendy. So let me see if I can straighten that back out again. So definitely this resin, it takes a long time to cure. So depending on the project you're working on, it might not be the best thing for that. If you're trying to create patterns, I would use a different type of resin. But, if you're just trying to create, a solid color coaster like this one, move that so you can see it better. The colors did kind of, got a few different colors where it went down into the wells. So you can create something pretty with it. I think it's fine for that. Or like I said, if you're creating solid color items, I think it's fine, or just something, because I don't hate that. I mean, I actually kind of like how that looks. I don't know how well it's showing because my window is giving off that glare. Kind of see that striation in there. I like that. I don't hate it, but definitely not for patterns. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I think what I'm going to do is take this mold and use the other resin that I usually use to see if I can create a geode pattern of some form. And then I'll do a video sharing that with you guys. So there they are. These are the end results. I hope that was helpful. I mean, it's a good resin. I don't know how often I would use it. I think for just something simple like this for solid colors, I think it's great. Or maybe larger projects. I'm wondering if it might even be something good to cover artwork, but very, very runny. And just something to keep in mind with the different types of resin. So I hope you guys found all that helpful. Let me know what your favorite resin is if you use resin and do a lot of resin projects. And I would be curious to see what else is out there that I haven't tried yet. So you guys have a wonderful day. I will keep creating and I'll be back soon. Please like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos if you're new here. And meanwhile, I'll see you guys later. Bye.